start. Hi all, and apologize for my English. I'm Mario Rossano, ANAC for Friends, and I'm here today with you to start a journey of 50 minutes in the magical world of Fractal. I say magical because I'm always really surprised with their property, beauty of images, and the countless application in science. And now we see the movie that introduced FNA algorithm. Now the slide. How to make a fractal encrypted database. Section 1. Definition of F-fractal groups. Oh, Mr. Fantastic. It's fantastic. Fractal queries and symmetric encryption. What is Crypt FNA? It's an acronym of fractal numerical algorithm. It is the parallel implementation of two algorithms. First, to define the set of fractal query F, and second, apply F queries on a symmetric cryptosystem. Start from the linear fractal queries, then generalize. Here are the direction of the various order in a building in a triangle. Order 0, direction 0. Order 1, this is the directions, and order 2, this is the directions. The property that interests us is that any number of the triangle is obtained as a combination of the above amount in row. We observe that we can express the properties of self-similarity of the Koch curve through a similar construction, combining the values of the base with those derived from the combination, and so iterating the procedure. Let me think. Writing the sequence of angles, directions, as elements of a vector, we read the main property. The first added, this column, is the group or branch on which iterate the construction process. The second term is the location of which we are calculating within the branch. This is the second column. The group of the direction key, G of key, equal integer key divided row. The location of the key group is rather P of key equal key minus integer of key divided row equal key minus G of key. In conclusion, the value of the key directions is A of key equal A of G of key plus A of P of key. Note that this equation is general and independent of the number of parameters under the curve. The fractal Koch have a base of cardinality equal to 4, but with this formula, we can express the basis of vertices with a desired cardinality, 4, 5, any number. With this equation, it's very simple to plot the curve, being able to calculate the direction of successive approximate segments and then implementing a system of tactile graphics for this chart. This is the formula we'll see, and the while loop for plotting. Next, many groups belong to F. We have for base cardinality equal to 4, cardinality equal to 5, of the groups of the this group have a base of cardinality 6. Okay, section 2. Crypt FNA methods and attributes. Data is stored in bytes. Any type of file we open, its content is certainly a precise sequence of bytes. A byte is 8 bits. Its value must belong to all the integers between 0 and 256 items total. Then follow the curve fractal choice of set F for a number of vertices equal to the value of bytes in Crypt. The Cartesian coordinates of that summed vertex are the cryptogram of that precise bytes. Generally, the curves F have a development that is not only calculated, but it can be calculated if we know the parameters row parts. The parameter row are elementary part of the key. It is the heart of this crypto system. Like other symmetric encryption systems, such as EIS and IES, FNA has a secret key, but unlike those of the data encryption standard, which has a 5-6-bit key, advanced encryption standard, which has a key range between 128 and 256 bit, fractal numerical algorithm has a key in bits long as we want. There are no restrictions on the number and values of the basic direction of growth. Okay, to encrypt. Each byte is encrypted using the coordinates of the top of fractal curve, obtaining starting from the next then previously estimated, jumping a further number of vertices equal to the magic number increased the value of byte to encrypt. To decrypt, follow the curve occurring fractal from vertex to vertex, that the coordinates match those of the cryptogram. The value of the original byte is reconstructed having counted how many summits vertices have succeeded for the equality of two values, the last equality found. The number of vertices reduced to the magic number added to the unit represents the value of the hand byte. Oh, hierarchy. And now technology application. Crypt FNA has 6 methods: new, make fractal, encrypt file, encrypt scalar, decrypt scalar. Method new. This method has 2 modes for the object distance, without attribute and with attribute. See all attributes. Her attribute, order of F curve, is the depth in the calculation of the curve. Is a number greater than 0 not necessarily integer, indicated by the number of corner row-based self-similar structure. The number of segments forming the curve complete is given by row exponent R. Default value of R attribute is 7. Angle attribute, direction of the segments of the F curve base. Directions covered by the recursion algorithm. These directions determines the basic structure of self-similar curve. Directions are expressed in sessadecimal system with values between minus 360 and 360 or from 0 to 360. And we have the default values. Square attribute. Side of the square, where it will be designed and calculated half curve, is the length of the side of a square container of the curve. Square is not only important for the possible graphical representation, but also for encryption, because it is used to calculate the length of the side of the curve. D is proportional to square divided row exponent A. This is the default value. Background attribute, background color PNG file, is the RGB color of the bottom of the PNG file containing the design curve. The notation is decimal, with the values ranging from 0 to 255. Okay, angle attribute. There is a non-zero probability that two and these infinite vertices can overlap. We have an overlap, making it impossible to devote the encrypted file. For example, base row, with this base row, we have this curve. Let's see the theorem that I have realized for zero probability to overlap. Definition 1. It defines the basis of a curve belong F, the set of directions rho. Definition 2. It defines branch of a curve belong F, the broken line calculated by the algorithm of construction applied on the base row. Theorem. Hypothesis is given base of F, row x1, x2, xn, max x minus min x less y divided 4. Thesis. The hypothesis is a subset for all points of the curve F is in correspondence with a subset of points of the plane without all overlap. The complete theorem is on book.perl.it. Foreground attributes. Foreground color for drawing the curve F. RGB color tracked in the PNG file containing the design curve. The notation is decimal, with values ranging from 0 to 255. Default value 000. Magic number attribute. Magic number is a very important attribute for FNA. Indicates the number of vertices of the curve to be skipped during encryption and decryption processes. The algorithm being a